if you're involved in a workplace accident, I would recommend getting a lawyer. The law that kind of governs those type of injuries can be a minefield. Most employees don't even know whether their employer is a subscriber to what's called the workers' comp system. And if they are, there are certain rules apply, and if they are not, other rules apply. If you are hurt at work, there's a variety of circumstances which could play out. If your employer is what's called a subscriber to the Texas workers' compensation system, there is a formal mechanism to file a workers' compensation claim and seek compensation that way. However, it's not always clear to the employee what the status is. There's no legal requirement that a private business subscribe to the workers' compensation system. So that means that it's also possible that they are not a subscriber at all and have no plan in place for this to cover this type of injury. Another scenario could be that they are not a subscriber to the official workers' compensation system. Instead, have what's called an employee benefit plan through just some insurance company, and that can get relatively complicated because you may have signed some documentation which may bind you to arbitration instead of a jury by your peers. And so in order to detangle that mess and figure out exactly what applies to your situation, recommend consulting with counsel as soon as you can. Without a detailed look at the circumstances, there can be a number of different individuals, either people or companies, which could be responsible and legally liable for causing an injury in the workplace. If it is, another employee, and you have a mutual employer that is a subscriber to the Texas workers' compensation system, then some of your remedies may be limited exclusively to compensation through that system. However, even if your employer is a subscriber to the Texas workers' compensation system, they may not be responsible for your injury. It could be from equipment that malfunctioned that they leased from some other third-party company, or it could be another company's personnel that caused the injury through their own negligence, be it a contractor or just another entity's employees that were working in close proximity to you out on a job site or at the workplace. There is a specific body of law that deals with workers' compensation in Texas, and one of the consequences of that is that if an employer does subscribe to the workers' compensation system, they are protected from a lawsuit by the injured employee. However, it may not be the employer's fault or responsibility that you were injured in the first place, and so it's important to reach out and figure out who the responsible parties may be in order to determine your legal rights in that context.